Come out and play.
Welcome. Yes, you're in the new Providence. When niggas get to snapping like they got no common sense. When we approach with confidence, we go with confidence. Cause I'm consistent enough to throw the hardest to the fence.
And yeah, bitch, I'm on top of my game. So we can take my picture, put it in a superstar frame.
Now I get steady looks, cause I got heavy push. A playmaker with the rock, no Reggie Bush. Yeah, the Betty look kinda like a heavy book. They ready shook cause they already heard the hook.
Pour it up.
They ready shook because they already heard the hook. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Your boy VO the Face. Beer Bros, we back in the building. Oh, man, it's a new week, a new time to get it popping. We're here for the Thursday night preview, man. We're about to look forward. But before we look forward, we got to look back in a segment we like to call A Day Late and a Dollar Short. Here with my guy, Jay Rees, the gambler. What's up with you, man?
Hey, man, let's go ahead and get it to it, baby. Let's go, baby.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get it going, man. Jay Rees, I'm sure it was probably a good weekend for you, fantasy-wise, betting-wise, etc. But what moments in sports this past weekend had you feeling just a day late and a dollar short?
Betting-wise, it was not a good weekend for me. I got majorly trashed. One of the ones I do want to talk about on the gambling side, man, is stay away from the boost. Every time they put that boost out there, it is a fish hook to take all your money directly out of your pocket. They had a boost, Travis Kelce over 60 yards and Tyreek Hill over 60 yards, plus 120. I think the boy Tyreek Hill got there. As a matter of fact, I know Tyreek Hill got there. But Travis Kelce ended up with a paltry 3 receptions for 14 yards and no Taylor Swift in the building. But, man, who we was really a day late and a dollar short on was the boy Josh Dobbs. Coming straight off the streets.
Man.
Into the game, 66 rushing yards, a game-winning passing touchdown, a touchdown on the ground. Boy, look good, man. I'm excited to see what he could do with Jordan Addison, with Jay Jeff once he gets back, Hawkinson in the fold, man. They may actually make the playoffs with Joshua Dobbs, who's actually working on his 5th team within the last year.
Yeah, man. I mean, kind of on the same stuff, man. Like as far as day late and a dollar short for me, just went out on Saturday and I tell all my fantasy football managers, make sure you have your shit in order. You know what I'm saying? If you all go out on Saturday, you don't want to get caught slipping. Well, I didn't have my shit in order. Dameon Pierce, who was a late game scratch, not really a player I've been counting on this week, but with all the bye weeks that's been happening, I had him in the lineup, caught that and I caught a little hangover that night, man. Woke up, seen the fart fest in Frankfurt, and I'm like, what is going on? Why are 2 of the NFL's best teams playing in Germany? I don't know, but 9. Nobody want to see that. That's German for no. That's also like before the time that it fucking started out here. I was just really upset with the early games, and then as well as just, you know, waking up to that, being hungover, and then seeing that I got myself in a situation where I got Dameon Pierce in the lineup and I cannot move him. So, I mean, just a rough game of football, whole day of laying around feeling bad for myself, and it just kind of equated to 3 losses in my fantasy football team leagues, man. It's getting to that time of year where I just got to start paying a little bit more attention. I got the fantasy basketball up and running, got the fantasy football up and running. I can't hit the snooze button. And with these early morning games, I just got to make sure I'm on one. Jay Reeves, what are some little fail safes you put in to make sure you don't get caught slipping? Is it just that check it again at 10:45 in the morning? Or what? How do you do it?
You know, man, we used to play around back in the day and take all our dudes out, leave them on the bench for the whole week, playing mind games with our opponents who we're playing, but really just playing mind games with ourselves. After being out at the club with you a couple of times, I was like, you know what? I'm not about to do this no more because I could possibly wake up and my whole fantasy team be on the bench. To be honest, man, as soon as I wake up on Tuesday, I am stuffing my fantasy team in the lineup, and I'm taking it from there.
Yeah,
As soon as I
man.
wake up
Well,
on Tuesday.
yeah, I mean, I kind of did that. I had all the positions filled, but then Damian Pierce was a late scratch. I actually been having a ton of injuries with them keeping Fields just doubtful all week. You know what I'm saying? You can't really move him. You can't IR him. You can't really do nothing with it. It's been kind of tough, but I mean, that's just my struggles, and that's where I was a day late and a dollar short. We'll stop talking about me and my fantasy team. Let's go ahead and move into a new week. Hopefully this week I could tighten it up. This Thursday night game is nothing to be excited about, but we're going to try our best to deliver a good performance. Jay Reeves, what are we cooking up for them on Thursday night?
Man, we got the Carolina Panthers visiting my beloved Chicago Bears in the Windy City, baby. You can't get up for this one? You can't get up? No. All right. I probably won't either. They got the Bears sitting at -3.5. And we got an over-under of 39.5. What the? Oh, my bad. Carolina on the money line, +160, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into this because I need to know what's going on with Justin Fields and his thumb injury. A lot of the props and the ops is not out yet, but I still got the numbers for you, man. Here's the thing. The boy, Secret Bagent, man. Tyson Bagent has played 3 games and he's won 1 out of the 3. Bryce Young, he's played 7 games and won 1 out of the 7. I don't know, man. This game got fart fest written all over it. But for some reason, something tells me we get over this 39.5.
Man, I mean, I guess the thing that that 39.5, I see that getting done because Chicago hasn't had a stout defense in a while. Their defensive struggles have been well documented, including, their defensive coordinator getting raided by the FBI. I don't know what they was raiding him for. It wasn't for any notes he was taking on offense. he obviously don't game plan for no damn offenses. But yeah, man, freaking it's been a tough year for their defense. So I do see Bryce Young might be able to get a couple things going in this game. I would look for Thielen as a possible X factor. And I actually think that the Carolina Panthers, who have been giving up like the second or third least points to quarterbacks, are going to make it a long day, whether it's Bagent or Fields or Bagels or I don't know. I don't know who it will be out there for y'all quarterback-wise, but Carolina does seem to make it a long day for their opposition and their quarterbacks. I think this one gets a little closer than you would like, and possibly even for Carolina on the money line. And that's where I'm going to lay my money. I'm going to take Carolina on the money line to go into Soldier Field and go marching out of there with a W. Jay Reeves, where are you leaning on this game?
I totally disagree with you on that, man. You know I'm going to have to roll with my Chicago Bears. I'm actually about to bet this game, but what I'm going to do is go to the alternate spread line and take the -2.5, man. I think the Bears could get it done by 3. No more, and maybe even less. They could just flat out lose, man. But we're going to go right into the props of the odds, man. I got the boy DJ Moore, who's gotten a lot of receptions, but not a whole lot of yardage with Tyson Bagent. That's what I think is going to be playing in this game, man. They got DJ Moore sitting at 57.5 receiving yards. VO, can he get there?
Man, it's a tough ask for him. But, I mean, if he gets Fields back, I see that being kind of likely because, I don't know, Carolina's a tough defense. I'm going to say he's the ops this week, just because I do think his quarterback will be a little bit more seasoned this week, even if he starts again. But if Field comes back, there'll be a little bit more comfortability. But Carolina's playing lights out against opposing quarterbacks, and I think Justin Fields and Badgley are susceptible for a bad game. So I'll say the ops.
No, he's going to be the props, man. I don't care who's back there at quarterback, man. Let me
wearing your Bears colored glasses today.
Let me break it down for you. I got one word for you when it comes to DJ Moore. Revenge. DJ Moore is going up against his old team. He is about to smash them, put the hammer down, and I'm putting him in for an anytime touchdown. DJ Moore, everything. Go over on his receptions, his receiving, and give him an anytime touchdown, man. Go ahead and parlay that shit up And
I think revenge games are overspoken, especially in a situation like DJ Moore. They got him out of there to go play with a more veteran and more stable freaking quarterback. If you ask me, he should be having a thank you game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no revenge in that. He went and got paid. He got his bread from the Bears. He got traded. They got a couple little picks out of it. Everybody's happy. I don't think this is a revenge game. It was just time for them to part ways.
he's still going to show his ass in this game regardless, man. And when it comes to the props to the ops, we're going to shut it down right there.
Mm-hmm. That's it?
That's it.
Man, that's how you know it's a trash game. Jay Reeves normally has like 2 or 3 of them for us. I was unprepared for this, but I guess we'll wrap up the show. Make sure if you like us, subscribe to the channel. I won't quit on you early, even though Jay Reeves tapped out on us. You know what I'm saying? Make sure if you fucks with us, subscribe to the channel so you stuck with us. This is Beer Bros. We're your weekly bad decision. We out of here.
Boom!
Boom.